Welcome to our Theta Healing Circle. So much conversation and so many sounds around us most of our time, for most people, probably most of their time. So even when we try to be in silence, we try to have a clear mind and that stillness in our mind when we go maybe to a park or the beach, or even if we're just at home and we want to be in stillness. So many times there are sounds, and a lot of it we can't control, but some of it we can. So we can really have somewhat control over how busy our minds are, and whether we really consciously, in a determined way, choose that silence within our mind, within our being, and with the people that we choose to have around us. So the focus today is the power of silence, and especially after the Hanukkah and Christmas and the holidays, where it's so much energy tends to go into other people and the gatherings, and the energy tends to go out a lot. It's a really nice time to just come back home to ourselves and focus on that stillness and integrate all the joyful experiences that we've had with other people. And now we can just really allow ourselves to feel that grace and all the blessings, that joy, and allow ourselves to be with that in the stillness. So just close your eyes and take a few breaths. And I like this mudra. We've practiced it quite a few times, just bringing all the fingertips together. And then you can rest your hands on your legs or at your heart or wherever you like to bring that focused attention into. Recentering mudra, yoga pose for the hands. Ideally, your spine is straight, shoulders rolled back, so your heart is open to feeling everything that can reveal itself in the stillness. And then let's breathe in through the nose, breathing in for a count of 5, if that's okay for you. Hold the breath for the same count. And breathe out for 6 or 7. Just make it a little bit longer. Breathe in through the nose for 5 or whatever you choose. Hold the breath for the same count. Breathe out through the nose a little bit longer, maybe 6 or 7. And continue this measured breathing at your own slow pace, making the inhalation as long as holding the breath at the top, and making the exhalation just a little bit longer, focusing on clearing your mind, letting go of busyness, coming home to your true self. And just one more practice of this measured breathing. And return to your regular breath, still breathing through the nose. Just notice how your breath is now. If it's a little calmer, how your mind is now. May already be calmer too. Maybe your body feels a little more relaxed. So these pranayams, these life force exercises are so powerful in so many ways. Great to remember during the day if you ever feel stressed or overwhelmed or just busy. Just taking a few deep breaths can really help us in so many ways. And then just take a moment and reflect, how does silence feel to you? Stillness. How do you relate to silence? When other people are silent, when you're choosing to be silent. And for some, there may be a weirdness. Maybe strange to be in silence when we're with others, based on our programming and what we're used to. What if we can be around each other and enjoy silence together and the magic and the power that comes through that silence? And center yourself in your heart, breathing into your heart center. And from your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of Mother Earth. Breathe this healing earth energy, this calming earth energy into your body through your feet. Draw it up the body through the ankles, shins, calves, knees, washing away all busyness, all stress, stuck energies. Bring this calm energy into your quads, hamstrings, sacrum, base of the spine, and allow it to open to balance your root chakra at the base of the spine. Your first energy center. The color is red, so you can envision or see the color red. It's related to feeling connected to the earth, at home on this earth, at home in your body, abundant, prosperous. And draw the energy into your second chakra. The color is orange, flowing through changes in a calm, peaceful way. Expressing your creativity with clarity and joy. Without needing anybody's input, just free expression from that second chakra. The color is orange, so maybe that color orange is getting brighter, clearer as this energy center gets aligned, opened, balanced. And draw the energy into your solar plexus, your power center just above the navel. Color is yellow. Digesting foods, beverages, life situations, even emotions with ease and grace. Feeling empowered from this calm, peaceful energy. Allow your solar plexus to be balanced, open. Then draw the energy into your heart chakra. The color is green. Feeling compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness in your heart. Allow your heart chakra to be open, balanced. Then draw the energy into your throat chakra. Color is blue. Free expression from the heart, expressing your truth, feelings, emotions, your needs. Also hearing others, really listening to others with this calm, peaceful energy. Can your mind be silent when you listen to somebody else? Allow your throat chakra to be balanced, open. And draw the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Trusting your intuition and acting on that inner wisdom. And that comes so strongly through silence. Allow your third eye to be open, balanced. Color is indigo. And draw the energy to your crown chakra at the top of the head. Color is violet. Your connection to the divine, the universe, the creator of all that is. All of your chakras are balanced and open. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light, going out of your crown chakra into the universe. You see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you see another bright light. Go through it. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it, the laws of existence. Go through it and beyond the laws, into this beautiful space of unlimited opportunities and possibilities. When you go higher, you see a pink mist, the law of compassion. Go through it. Go even higher. You come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. And step through it and feel and see that you're surrounded by unconditional love and light. There's no more sense of separation. You're one with that love and light. You become that love and light. One with the Creator, one with creation, one with all that is. And just being in this space, what we call the seventh plane of existence, is so healing, calming for the nervous system, healing for the body, mind, and soul. So let's just spend a little time in stillness right here. In the seventh plane energy, this is where the Creator is, and the purest guidance and wisdom comes from. So, in your own time, you can always take in this recording and then just pause it and just stay in the seventh plane energy and ask for any guidance, and then be in that stillness and receive the answers, the wisdom, the clarity. Keep your eyes closed and stay connected to this unconditional love and light and clarity. From here, we'll go into the slightly more active Theta group healing, where, as always, I'll ask you for permission to release limiting subconscious beliefs and emotions, download positive, supporting beliefs and feelings, and basically co-create your new reality on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Deep reprogramming through all times, all spaces, all languages that you've ever heard and spoken. Can we release our fear of stillness and fear of silence that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective? And then the silence, everything's going to shift on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Can we release the trauma from all times when you were with your parents or with family or other people, and silence was basically the punishment? Can we release all subconscious guilt, shame, and self-blame from all those times when you thought something was your fault? And would you like to trust that all the lessons from those times have been learned and are complete, so you can now move forward from seeing silence as punishment? Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of silence and stillness with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? So the creator's perspective on when to choose silence, how to choose silence, and with whom to choose silence in your highest and best ways. Can we release the belief that you have to talk and you have to be in conversations to get things done, to manifest, to be social, and to be understood? And would you like to know how to be understood and feel understood, how to be accepted when you're choosing silence? Trust that it's possible, you deserve it, and you're worthy of it. I'd like to know how to still your mind so much that you can receive clear guidance from your spirit team of the highest frequency and the creator of all that is. And would you like to fully surrender to the creator in that stillness and allow the creator to guide you in your highest and best ways? Sometimes people need to be in such deep struggle that then they reach out for God and for the Creator. Please help me, to get out of that struggle. But what about making that connection and that surrender and that openness a regular way of life? So would you like to be fully open to Creator's guidance at all times, including when you feel great and everything's going really well? Would you like to know how to co-create your purpose, how to be stoic in living your purpose, fully guided by God, by the Creator? And whatever guidance you receive from the high frequent, high frequency spirit team, the Creator, you'd like to know how to be determined and have that willpower to follow through with it in your highest and best ways. So the Creator's perspective on when to go inward and when to be outward and be more social and be in conversations so that you can create a healthy balance. Can we release the belief that you have to listen to all beings, to their opinions, to their input, their advice, whether it's people or angels or spirit guides? Can we release that belief that you have to listen to all? And would you like to have creator's discernment on whom to allow into your inner circle and whom to really listen to? Would you like to align your will with the creator's will and trust that the creator really has your best interest at heart? Like to know what it feels like to manifest and co-create through silence and through that oneness with the Creator. Like to trust that it's possible for you to stay focused on your path, your purpose, without getting distracted. And can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of your path and your purpose with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? Like to know how to value yourself as much as you value others. And would you like to trust, know, and feel on all levels that you're worthy of as much as everybody else? Like to know how to see yourself as the light being that you are. See yourself, know yourself, and be that at all times. Like to let go of all need for control that seems to keep you safe in a way. All need for control that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective. And would you like to know how to relate to control in an expansive, free way rather than feeling controlled? It's like to trust that you're no longer imprisoned, you're no longer controlled, and you're actually free. And can we show your whole being what it feels like to really feel free and manifest and co-create out of that energy and spaciousness of freedom? Like to know how to feel joy in your heart, peace in your heart, and trust that you deserve it and it's possible for you. Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of contentment with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? It's like to know how to feel content in your being and in your life and trust that it's possible for you. Can we release the fear of hearing those negative tapes in your mind when you are in an outwardly quiet space? And would you like to know how to reprogram those tapes, those mindsets and beliefs in your highest and best way so that you can be in silence, in a quiet space, and enjoy the positive self-talk? As we're moving into the new year, this week, it's so easy to focus on all these things we may want to set intentions for and want to manifest. And for a lot of people, it's a lot of external things. And whatever we may want to manifest, ideally, we co create it out of this place of stillness, silence, and oneness with the Creator. That's why we're focusing on this right now. So, would you like to fully trust in the power of the Creator and in your power to co create everything that's in your highest and best interest? It's like to trust that it's possible that the peace in this moment will create the peace in the next moment and in your future. It's like to know how to cultivate the inner strength power, empowerment that you need to co-create, to manifest, to overcome obstacles in your highest and best ways. It's like to release the belief that you'll always limit yourself or be limited by others. It's like to know how to step beyond these limitations and trust that you can be fully empowered and unlimited. It's like to trust that the guidance, divine guidance that you receive is stronger than opinions from other people. And would you like creator's perspective on what to focus on, how to stay focused and concentrate and follow through with your purpose and what you're meant to create. And even when I say what you're meant to create, it doesn't need to necessarily be something external. Maybe it's creating your inner well-being, your inner health, inner peace, inner joy, contentment. Could very well be these beautiful healing qualities rather than creating a thing. So it's really up to you to go with that guidance from the Creator for your own life. It's like to know how to honor time and make timing, rhythm, and flow your friend rather than an obstacle or your enemy. Can we release all pain, shock, and trauma from when you wanted to create something or created something and you were punished for it? Like to trust that you can co-create with the beings and the people that really have your best interests at heart. And would you like creator's perspective on when to create, what to create, how to create, and with whom to create so that it's a smooth, easy, graceful flow. It's like to know how to relate to power in your highest and best ways from creator's perspective. Like to know how to use the divine power, your power, the power of the universe in your highest and best ways with respect towards others. And would you like to trust that you no longer need to allow others to overpower you or limit your power? Spend a few moments in stillness, feeling that power of silence. And for those of you that are taking in the recording, feel free to stay in the stillness for as long as you like. That beautiful oneness with the Creator, oneness with all that is. For those of you that are in the live session, continue feeling this oneness. Let's integrate all the shifts into your whole being through all time, all space, all languages that you've ever spoken. Would you like to know how to move forward with clarity, clear guidance, peace, and empowerment? Start deepening your breath. Bring some gentle movement into your fingers and toes. I like to stretch your arms up to feel this expansion. And slowly come back to the space. And whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining us, and keep this stillness in your mind, stillness in your body. And just see what can arise for you through that peace, that awareness, that presence in the now. Get a beautiful rest of the day, and as we transition into next year, hopefully you can also spend some time in stillness and ask for guidance, ask what you're meant to manifest, how you're meant to manifest, ask for that divine guidance throughout your manifestations. And in the New Year's session next week, we'll focus more on that, manifesting and abundance. Thank you for joining. For those of you that are taking in the recording, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it with your friends. Namaste.